Shit, what we got? Real escapes caught on camera, man. Let's see.
From prison escapes to police
What the
getaways,
fuck?
from prison escapes to police getaways, 200 IQ criminals. These
No.
are 45 people who made breaking the law look like a Harvard degree. And it takes a
Man.
high degree of skill to bring your yard exercise to this level. But having your getaway vehicle ready and
He
waiting
was ready for that
outside
jump. What?
seems a little bit too convenient. And
Nah,
was
he
just
had that
number
planned out.
45. I mean, this is
Damn, 45.
this getaway, whatever he's doing, and this are definitely more crazy.
Man,
Fool
heck
once,
no.
Shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But fool any man this badly, and it's time to call it a day.
Oh. Could have swore I seen
Maybe
that.
this cop should call it quits too. But instead of laughing at the security fail, let's just praise the opportunistic nature of this escapee. He saw his chance, and he took it.
Hey, yeah?
Seriously, whose great idea was it to have a prison
Yeah.
that easy to jump over?
Yo.
And I don't know what's crazier. These
Whoa.
guys breaking out so effortlessly, or the fact it's being filmed by another inmate. All
Hey.
those workouts clearly paid off. When you can bend steel bars like
Oh. Hey, what?
And
Yo.
speaking of breaking out, a few things come to mind, like
Man, who this?
dug tunnels, hiding in laundry trolleys, or love-struck doctors.
What?
What you don't usually see, though, is two inmates just
Yo, what the
sneaking out
freak?
in the open. Rabbits out of hats don't get
They
you
said we up
freedom,
out here,
but a
man.
disappearing act like this works wonders. Now
Yo.
you see him, now you don't.
What the
An
fuck?
act like this works.
He said, fuck
Rabbits out of
this. I'm
hats
really
don't
going.
get you freedom, but a disappearing act like this works wonders. Now you see him, now you don't.
Ah,
I guess the
shit.
same could be said for this guy. I mean, how many armed police does it take to catch a
God
suspect?
damn.
You know the saying, you can run, but you can't hide?
Ah.
Well, this proves it.
Yo, he
Especially
getting
when over
loose.
15
The fuck
men
did he
and
do?
3
Oh my
vehicles
God,
can't
look at
cover
him.
their angles properly.
Bro, that
The
shit
thing
is
about
crazy.
having a bird's eye view on things is you get a picture of the truth, but you're
Man.
too high up to intervene.
Oh no, I hope he's not in that liquor store.
And there's nothing quite
Yeah.
like the police force being shown up on live news, losing their suspect in a liquor store, then arresting the wrong guy.
Don't think that's him, Mark.
Yo.
I don't think that's him.
They definitely got their
Yo,
guy here,
chill.
though.
That was
Literally on camera. Say cheese.
What the fuck?
Breaking ankles on the court wasn't
Damn.
enough for him, so he had to break out of prison too.
Hey.
Things aren't any better outside the prison walls, though. When this lady got pulled over for suspected car theft,
Bringing that up. Do you know who the owner of the vehicle is?
she pulled off the Uno reverse of the century.
What?
Can someone explain how, from this
Oh.
position, she managed to get here?
Yo,
There's nothing like
she
stealing a
really
cop out from this
dragged.
position. She managed to get here.
He was
nothing
wearing
like
blo-
stealing a cop
Yo,
car. Prove you're not
Stole
a
the
car
fucking
thief.
cop car. She got the
Prove
fuck
you're not
out.
a car thief.
And they put their webcam up. Brr.
And who would have thought you could escape a police pursuit without having to go full speed?
Oh,
When you
shit.
can steer this well, you can set your foot down on the accelerator.
Oh.
Forget
Easy
driving.
loss, easy
Sometimes
loss.
it's all about diving. And
Oh,
for that dive,
hell no.
I'd say driving. Sometimes it's all about diving. And for that dive, I'd say that's an 8 or 9.
Yo,
on
they
the
trying to
judges'
shoot. What the
scorecards,
hell?
But probably 8 or 9 years.
Bro,
added
this
to a
is the
spin
craziest,
diving.
crazy-
Sometimes it's all about diving.
Woo.
And
What
for that
the-
dive, I'd say that's an 8 or 9 on the judges' scorecards. But probably
Yo,
8
hell
or 9
no.
years added to a sentence too.
Yo.
Actually catch your suspect though, you can detain them as long as they don't have their phone. Otherwise, freedom is just one ChatGPT search away.
How the
This
fuck?
next guy clearly did his research ahead of time.
Oh,
Not just for
smack
getting his
that
hands
bitch.
free, but his whole body. Who needs research when
How
the
the
only thing you
fuck-
need to escape prison is
Hey,
a
man,
long
hold up.
plank of wood?
Oh.
And when you walk the plank, you either sink or swim. But that's a chance they were willing to take.
Bro, they is dragging. Oh.
And something tells me
Ah.
that this officer won't be taking a chance on his colleague ever again. I see
Oh.
your arms are crucial for running, but it wasn't a problem for him. And it doesn't seem to be a problem for these guys either. You know you're short on staff when the only person giving a chase is the judge himself. And it's
Man.
pretty difficult to manage a court case whilst running down a flight of stairs.
I said, what am I doing? What did I just do? I gotta go with it now. There's nothing, I can't stop right here.
But I'd say they're guilty. As far as arrests go, DUIs are some of the easiest to maneuver. Mainly
Yeah.
because, well, they're drunk. But just like how your buddy can keep his eyes from going crossed when entering the club, some of these booze hounds can be tricky. And after some fun exercises, she decided it was time to go, leaving this officer of the blue red-faced.
Whoa!
Officer of the blue red-faced.
Yeah. Bro, what
You
the
know,
hell?
I'm starting to think there's some underestimation at play here. The
Yeah, what's going
harried lady
on?
of crime not only managed to break from her cuffs, but get her 2 free hands on the wheel and drive away. The game plan at play here was much more vertically minded. Sometimes all you need is a ladder, and freedom is just one climb away.
Man.
Some people are almost too smart to go to jail in the first place, though. In this 200 IQ moment, he chose to sit. And under the guise of a homeless man, he figured sleeping on the streets was better than in a cell.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, yo, he's smart.
And similarly, the door of opportunity closes quickly, but she was quicker. Speed and agility only gets you so far before strength comes into action. And she clearly had that dog in her.
God damn,
Not
she
every
got
window of
low.
opportunity is open for business, however.
Oh,
And he
shit.
found a-
What the hell, man? I
window
know
of
not.
opportunity is open for business, however. And he found out the hard way. If you're not able to sneak in contraband or offer protection, then unlocking prison cells during your escape attempt is the next best thing. Even better than that? Timing. Like waiting till the very last second to make your move. Turns out you don't have to be a super spy or Tomb Raider to pull off a move like this. You just gotta want it as much as he did. And this guy on the motorbike definitely wanted his freedom. What it lacks in power up against a cop car, it makes up for in agility and adaptive skills. If you want to lose that wanted level, sometimes you gotta go off-road to make your way out. At this point, he knew he got him.
Yeah.
You'd think prisoners would want to escape quietly, but that's not always the case. They literally filmed their entire breakout with their phone and flashlight on full blast, and took it a step further by posting the play-by-play right here on YouTube. There really are tutorials for everything these days.
Hell yeah, man.
Well,
What
I
the
guess this
hell?
next guy didn't follow any of them, because this definitely didn't go to plan. Talk about things getting stuck in weird places.
What the
Nothing
fuck?
to see here.
Stuck.
Just going for a little walk, getting some fresh air, and oh my god, that actually worked.
Yo.
If walking away fails, there's other options.
Criminal
In a game of
stealing.
cop and robbers, sometimes the lines get blurred, especially when the robber steals the cop car and drives off in it. But for these criminals, their chance at freedom hitched completely on their legs. While taking the trash out, they decided to dumpster dive their way out of there. And I guess this proves the saying, one man's trash is another man's treasure. How much do you trust the clothes on your back? Well, this guy trusted his enough to support his getaway. And when you plan perfectly, there's no need to rush. But sometimes escapes are less theatrical. For this guy, all he had to do was slowly back away. And when the guards weren't looking, make his exit. While making his way through the courthouse, he had to cover up his handcuffs with his shirt and ditch his distinctive clothing.
Bruh, shoes.
This guy missed the memo,
What
though.
the hell?
And forgetting to lose his flops, flipped his plan on its head. Perfect for lounging inside and walking on the beach. Not so good for sprinting in. How do 3 cons casually walk out of a high-security prison? The answer lies here. Making friends with those in charge never worked better. But what if you're more than friends? The corrections officer can be seen opening the door for the suspect and escorting him out of the police cruiser. Apparently, the officer told her coworkers that she was taking him to undergo a psychological evaluation. But once they left, they never came back.
Whoa,
When
no.
you can't join them, you gotta beat them. Well, not literally. While everyone was distracted by the door, this guy was able to slip away from the guards unnoticed and duck behind the transport van. Then the inmate went to Fast and Furious mode and drove the van through the garage door to escape. Not the most stealthy approach, but hey, freedom is freedom. But when your high-speed chase is being featured on live TV,
This is a stolen Jag.
you know you've reached the GTA realm of notoriety.
GTA.
Freeway under the overpass, right? He did not come out the other side. He's out of the vehicle. The vehicle's rolling.
Vehicle's
The vehicle's
empty.
rolling into the
Yo.
intersection. He is on foot under that freeway.
And just like in GTA, using visibility to your advantage
So,
is
oh my
crucial.
God.
Comes to an end.
Dumbass.
Peripheral vision. Sometimes you have it, and sometimes you don't. But movement like this is almost impossible to spot. Ah, the old switcheroo to go from the newly convicted group to the newly released.
Yo.
That's a smooth criminal. But not as smooth as this guy. After escaping prison,
Yeah.
the last person you want to bump into is a cop.
What's your name?
Robert Jones.
Robert Jones?
Uh-huh.
What's your address?
I don't have an address. I'm at the hotel.
But when you've got the persuasion skills like this, a moment of certain downfall turns into a friendly chat on the side of the road.
What is? We got an escapee.
Oh, I promise you I'm not no damn prison escape.
You'd have done run by now. You got a cell phone with you?
No,
Oh,
hell,
6.
I don't have a cell phone or anything.
It's
Just call
2006.
911,
What
all
the
you gotta do,
fuck?
and they'll get a hold of us. Be careful, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
As we found out, you can't afford to take your eyes off a criminal even for a second. And you certainly can't leave a window open.
Oh, no.
What?
Whether you're diving out or just screaming down from
Hey,
a window,
yes, sir.
one thing criminals
See?
always prove is, where there's a will, there's a way. On one hand, we have the ultimate escape artists. But on the
Appreciate
other,
that.
we've got people like this. Not only getting arrested, but completely embarrassing himself first. We've seen wall climbers
Dummy.
and ladders, but when stealth and subtlety isn't an option, then
Whoa.
destruction is the way.
They're
to
like,
go.
hell yeah, man. I'm
And let's
free.
just say, whoever lost sight of the keys to the giant bulldozer, may as well
Yo.
hand in their resignation on the spot.
Man.
Sure, a getaway car or bulldozer is good, but it can
Oh,
always
be
be
a
matched by
professional.
squad cars. But one thing law enforcement definitely
Whoa.
don't have at their disposal, a parachute. And this guy capitalized big time.
But where is he
Of
going?
all the
Oh,
creative ways
the
to
water.
escape prison, nothing can even
Oh
come
my
close
fucking
to hitching a
God.
ride from a helicopter.
We're trying
Hell
to find the rope that
no.
was dropped into the yard for them. You can see them struggling, even being helped at one point by their accomplices.
I don't know what's scarier.
What
being
the
in
fuck?
prison for life or hanging on a cord hundreds of feet in
Man.
the air while being dragged by a helicopter. One thing
Oh,
none of us
no,
can escape though is
bruh.
our destiny. Just like it's
That
yours
shit
to
is
hit
crazy,
that like and
man.
subscribe button. See ya.
Yeah,
But
man.
don't mind me. I'll be
God
using my
damn.
orb.
Be quiet.
Yes.